Peace and love. Sorry about that.
Like Hawthorne.
We live. It's a circus out here again. Well, we're at New York Presbyterian Hospital. And back at it. There are reportedly 3 to 5 major New York hospitals where the nurses' strike is going on. This is the second day in. Thank you for joining. My camera's lopsided. Oh no. Oh no. Exhaustion, that's what I'm feeling right now. So my energy's a little different. Excuse me. Hey! The honking of the horns is significant to people standing in solidarity with the nurses. Thank you. Day 2, you guys, day 2. Again, this is another great hospital. New York Presbyterian. I have stories with this one too. Or a story. We'll get into that later. Let's focus on these great nurses. Yes. Where you at? What part of the world you at? Okay, okay. Solidarity Forever says, Brunhilde. No, Brunhilde Rotary. Thank you. I'm not a nurse, but I am standing in solidarity. Okay, fight the power. Shout out to Chuck D. Shout out to Flavor Flav. I'm sorry. Ah, shout out to Public Enemy. I'm sorry. Gotta get away from the music unless it's live. Hey, hey. Shout out to We see you. Let it out. No, red out. Red it. Everybody red. Power. Oh, they stopped the traffic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They said this the new stop sign. What happened? What we doing? Exhaustion is not a badge of honor for real. 2026. January 2026. What's today? Today is January 14th. The 13th. Trying to gather my energy so we can go speak to some people. Looks like a bunch of commies. Says Mike OCHS. Why you say that? They're not looking for they're not looking for the government to take care of them. They are expressing how they feel about several grievances, including pay wages. Okay. But you stay amazing. And you're exhausted. You possibly wear as a badge of honor. People are excited to feel how they feel, you know that, right? And entitled to be brave as they are and communicate what they deem is wrong. They're stopping traffic again. History. What we do here regularly. What we do here regularly is Unscripted New York. And this is completely unscripted. This is what's going on at this moment in time. My channel is basically a time capsule of New York shenanigans and things. You know, this is an important topic and it needs to be covered. It should be covered. Jeff Hopes, 3948, asked if none of these people have a job. So I will suppose, they didn't get, he, she, they didn't get the memo. They didn't get the memo yet as to what's going on. And that's okay. We go to 5. I told y'all about another video. I'm also feeling nostalgic because I used to live out here. I rented rooms back there at Fort Washington. The entrance of the hospital is actually to the left of the building. The main entrance, I believe. This here is the emergency room. When you walk up straight up there, you see the sign. All right, William Jenkins, 3670 says midterms by another idiots. So this is another rabbit hole. I'm not from the surface. What I get, nurses have grievances, and these are the best in New York. Shout out to Jess again. I know you at work, so. Girl, let me tell you, I feel weak as hell. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Hold my nigga cheek, tell him that my word is sweet. No, let him rest. Let him rest. Again, it's a great hospital, but think about it. Who makes it great? You gotta think about it. I came in here, I'm about to tell my story now. I came in here in the night, it was probably 99. No, not 99, probably like 99, no, probably 2000 or 2001. My son's father and I were in the subway around 14th Street. There was a blind man with his cane. We had seen him on 14 and then bumped into him literally 42nd Street, Grand Central Station, walking towards the west side. They come up here, shout out the 51st, Amsterdam, Broadway. And I bumped into the dude, and he beat me with his cane. he hurt me with his cane, and I had already had a sprained elbow, from something else. DV situation with him, I'm related to. And long story short, my body was out of order, and then that cane did me in, and we came to this hospital. They took very good care of me, very good care of me, and they were very caring. And what he doesn't know, he didn't know. They were ready to pack him up. They thought it was him. I'm like, no, it was really a blind guy. We were cracking up. I was cracking up, and then they let him in, and we all laughed about it. But they took care of me. So that's my little short story with New York Presbyterian. Glory to God, I don't get sick often. I just recently, at old age, I guess because of the COVID era, started getting, everybody else colds and stuff. Strong, granted, I got the flu like that. I got that. And it was like, ooh. But yeah, I didn't have much visits here, but always you hear about the good, though they took care of my eye, my this one, my that one, my family member. Always good, always. Contrast of other hospitals. What you hear about other hospitals from in New York. They're protesting about they have various grievances. That's why I'm trying to show you guys all of these signs. I don't want to quote because I'm just recording. So you can read the signs for yourself. And then aside from that, every 3 years, they they negotiate. I guess they negotiate their wages. And they're having a discrepancy about that. Hash bricks, okay, I see. Thank you. That's hash bricks. Hi, Sherry Carter, woman of substance. Hello. Have a beautiful day. I believe it's gonna be a good turnout. This is massive. There's been strikes before. I didn't see one in this scale ever. And again, these are the greatest hospitals in New York. There's a few left out. Now I want to say shout out to SUNY in Brooklyn. It's a very good hospital. The nurses are everything. Look at the bubbles. And there's SUNY downstate to be exact. And I don't believe they are protesting. There is no doubt, Sherry. What else? In the Bronx, there's no, Marmalade is in Brooklyn, but there's one. I was gonna say Marmalade. Beth Israel, I believe, closed. My grandma went there. At her time. And for anything. make sure she's at the best. And family, of course. But they're not, again, these are not hospitals that are protesting. I'm just, because I said these are the best ones, I have to include the others that are really good. Or equally great, if not, There's another Presbyterian on 60th. There's several locations of these. These are just like the main, like the one I went to yesterday, Mount Sinai. That is the original building for Mount Sinai. This is the original New York Presbyterian. And let me tell you, this hospital is gorgeous, as well as Mount Sinai. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let's see if we find somebody to speak with. Hey, can I ask, what is the core issue behind the strikes? They don't want to pay for the health care. They're making cuts, right? They're making cuts to the health care. Benefits for the nurses? They don't want to pay? They cut the benefits to the nurses. Could you believe this? Thank you for your time. Yeah, that's not it. Come on now. That's like, you work somewhere and they don't offer insurance or certain things. They literally, that's what's going on.
Sorry. Everyone signed in already?
And at any position, that's a no-go. Like, how you work at let's say a food spot, and then they got eat a pizza, and then they don't feed you. Like, that's weird. It's okay, everybody has like when you visit in someone's home, everyone has their own rules, their own ways of handling things, and you decide whether you're gonna go with it or you're not gonna go with it. Any business, any home, whatever. The boss has the rules, makes the rules, and that's what it is. But imagine working, you realize the nurse's job, right? So you're working at the hospital, whatever, or whatever clinic, and then they take away the insurance. How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? Sometimes they want to go home. They can't go home. They're short-staffed. I'm only speaking on things I know I've just learned. There's other signs, there's other grievances, different things I don't know. I'm not going to speak on it. But I do know that. Go back to pandemic. I don't want to get flat. The era when, the horrible cold had took over. Hey, we in the middle of the street. Oh, shit. They have stories. They have stories. They should be writing books. They should be like talking about during that time. This should have happened during that time. But then it would have really been a circus. You gotta take care of who takes care of you. Period. Take care of who takes care of you. The great teachers, the great nurses, the great doctors, all should be taken care of. All should be heard. You know, life as we know it ain't fair, but why can't it be? Especially in certain situations like this.
If I had to guess.
Show the people, not the cars. What are we learning about people today? It says John Black, 2125. Boycott AI now. It says show the people, not the cars. Get out of America if you hate American rules. It says patriot, Alright, Chris, so nothing is just black or white. I can't stand people that come personally. I cannot stand the people that come to America and complain about it. This is not that. This is not that. And this is why I refuse to be Republican or a Democrat. And I'm like 2 minutes away from recreating a YouTube about this, that, just that. It's infuriating. It's infuriating. Pizza doesn't pay the bills. That's hilarious. I guess they offer them pizza. Hey! Fair contract. Now. They want fair contract.
Up for the nurses!
Want to see the signs. I'm trying to show you them. Some people put them away when I point the camera to them. There goes one. You turn the camera around. I changed my Gimlet been acting weird today, so I don't want to make too many movies. There goes some signs across the street. Like, ooh, I don't care who makes what, where, when. Just be fair to the nurses. They hold this whole thing down. How long will this go on? Until management gives us safe staffing for They don't want to pay for the increase of the health care. Uh-huh.
Our bills were $450,000, and I paid $400 out of pocket with our insurance. They can't take our insurance from us.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah, it's real stories. It's real stories. It's real life. These are real people. For you not to have at least the ear to listen and learn is just basically cruel. It's cruel. Okay, this about nurses says boycott AI now. Boycott AI now also supports the nurses. Okay. I'm moving the cam too fast. I'll do better. Why doesn't the labor union protest the union members? Good question, says David Thompson, 3415. That is a good question. You know, I'm all about fairness because I know what it feels like not to receive justice. And it's an anguish I don't wish on anyone. You know, but at least they brave and they out here and they making a difference. Because whether it happens this time around, it's going to happen the next time around. I guess we will have to speak to the coordinator of this whole thing and figure out. Everyone's not in the union though, right? The nurse with the nurses. 777. Oh, she jamming too good. Again with the signs, I'm going to show you the signs. Lena, you got to go back to see why they protesting. We're not going to keep going over this. Hold on. Union nurse protesting for increase. No, we don't know that. We don't know. We don't know if everyone's a part of a union. How the nurse, there's no union, right?
The what?
There's a union behind every nurse? No.
No, it's one union.
There's one union. One union, somebody's asking. They're asking why isn't the union being protested as well? Why isn't it being protested as well? That's what they're asking. I'm on YouTube.
It's one union. Everyone's together.
Okay, so this is a protest against the union and the hospital.
No, it's the union against the hospital.
Oh, the union is protesting against the hospital. Thank you so much. I admire your bravery, man. For real. Yes, they're going to spark change because they outside. It's the second day. Look at this. All right, let's see. What's this on that? The union wins and the workers lose. Perhaps. I don't know enough. I don't know. These are questions. These are important. Those are important. That's an important statement. And question. Because who knows? Yeah, because I suppose if they win, the union wins as well. Union should be outside, right? Shout out to Mandami. He came out here. He was here yesterday. And he had some words, too. The only thing with him, you know. I don't know. I ain't no I ain't no comic. These union nurses protesting for increase against the hospital, as I said. So it's boycott right now. David Thompson, 3415. So everyone loses and labor union voices win big time. Perhaps. That's why everything needs a mediator. There should be a mediator to be able to really zero in on that, answer questions, and build from there. And we don't know if that already took place. We don't know. I'm just reporting, I do unscripted New York on here. And this is completely unscripted. This is real life. This is what's going on right now. And, I show New York views, which is why I didn't go back to Mount Sinai yesterday. And we're here now at Presbyterian, one of the locations of Presbyterian. So, maybe tune into a reporter that has to do their homework and, or should be doing their homework and should be reporting those details. Maybe I take it on. Maybe I take it on. Because I definitely do know some nurses. And I sympathize, period. I sympathize, period. No nurses, don't know them. Regardless, I'm a human being and I care about what's right. I care about what's right. I came to report and wound up wanting to support. So everyone, another protest of people complaining about making 70,000. That's from JAR, CYVXY. David Thompson, 3415 asked, down with the nurses and make the union superior. That's something we need to dive into. Maybe we do a YouTube together. I'll request you maybe. Let's see. Let's see how long this goes on. Me personally, I have an issue. I get to the core of the issue before I get to this, So, we would have to speak to the coordinators to understand if these things already took place. Perhaps the union is here and not showing their logo, whatever the case, I don't know, we don't know. We don't know the politics behind stuff, we don't know. I'm watching with you. Olivia-C-417G says enough. Not your mother. The H at the end says go to work. Apparently she didn't get the memo what's going on and what we all doing here. Maybe you need to go see somebody. Maybe one of these kind nurses can help you your brain issues.
What do we want?
8 miles, 666 is how much you get paid to do this. And this is the problem with a lot of these situations now. People worried about other people's pockets, what they got, what they think they don't got. How do they get? What do they get? And it stems from, where's that sign? Where's that sign? Perhaps you're exhausted and you're one of the people who have been successfully groomed to wear your exhaustion as a badge of honor, and that's okay because it makes you tick. You know, perhaps it makes you get up in the morning and feel some type of good or positive emotion about yourself. You know, but everyone doesn't have the same path, same journey, same ambitions, the same satisfactions. 666 to do stuff differently, because perhaps you're on burnout, or you're one of these people that has not received justice, can't fathom it, because you see the world is dark, and you just follow. You've never led, and you're stuck, or you feel stuck. No one's stuck. That's the thing. No one's stuck. And because you feel stuck, you're infuriated by seeing other people doing things differently. And it's okay, because that's your life. Today we are here, I am here, doing what I do, unscripted New York. And covering this huge part of history in the making. How you doing, sir? How everybody doing? Doesn't look like anyone is getting paid while someone else is. Well, maybe you rewind to my feedback to the other two people that share your and that was David Thompson again. 84.15. Excuse me if I'm wrong. My eyesight. This is like very slow. Letters are slow. I think David Thompson's referring to. the memo. I'm supreme, motherfucker. Pussyfoot Productions 775. This should be interesting. It's good to see everybody there supporting Trump. But where's the drum? Brian Horn 2527. I'm trying to get ready so I can go up there and get a blood draw for my doctor's appointment tomorrow. Please, everybody, be nice to him. And don't get mad at him. He made $45,000 this year. Brian Horn, 2527. That's your business, sir. Just be careful you get the blood. Make sure you get it drawn in the proper way. Be easy with people. You don't know who you're talking to. Respect these nurses. They just want their just too. That's all. That's what it appears. No one wants to do this at a great position in life and at a job. What they say, close my eyes, don't get fed. That's the truth. All they do is get fed. Like literally, like you get fed. When you speak up, you get what you deserve. It's a difference. It's a difference. Get you some bosses to be around. You think differently.
The mighty, mighty nurses. Who we are.
I've been out. B-E-N. Out. M-Y. Mine. Teamster here. He stands in solidarity. Sabrina Fairstrong says, get back to work. Sabrina Fairstrong also says, we're just pissed off you didn't go to medical school. Wow. Well then, I'm not a nurse, so I don't know. So who are you speaking to? Confused, read the signs, do your research, speak to a nurse, speak with a nurse. With the sentiment listening, if it's possible for you. to get out of here. I want to finish reading the comments. They're interesting. I've never been the type to stand on the sidelines and judge other people. I think that takes like another type of misery that I have never thankfully tapped into. As long as the next person is safe and sound, I don't give a dang what they into, what they doing, how they look, how they dress, how they act, what they make, what they don't. So, a lot of you guys, y'all like a science experiment to me. Because I've been around a lot. It's like, I guess, it's more of you than they are of empathic people. So to be able to communicate with you online is so interesting. It's like you don't have an answer to anything, but you have like the most closed-minded opinions. And if no insight, you have no insight. Like, I just pray that you leave my channel with insight, with understanding of who you are, how you operate, and begin the research on that. Without doing that, you're no help to the situation. So it's like absolutely pointless to try to understand anyone else. Have sympathy or love for anyone else if you don't have it for yourself. Let me see what else we got here. Laura Church 6450, 100% support all nurses, MOS. Yes! David Thompson 3415, no such thing as making enough money in New York. The cost of living, according to him, will always go up to break it. Well, that has been an ongoing thing. Like, it's been an ongoing thing across history. So, today, yesterday, and as long as it takes, they say, they're here to state their grievances and in hopes to put an end to that, at least in their situation. They can't speak for other territories, other agencies, other workers. They can't speak, they speaking for their situation. That's why I said the fact that they're brave like this and actually hopeful like this, because I do understand your statement, it's inspiring. It's inspiring. Others give up and they just treat the system, because the system isn't made for you to win. And you got others that just become a boss, and you do it your way, and you're not angry at whoever else is doing it however they do it, putting up whatever they put up with. And and others just give up. It's a lot. I'm sure a lot. I want to use that word. On YouTube, there's some words we can't use. But you know what I mean? Others give up. There's different ways of giving up. And, and there's, the worst kind. You got that too. Because everybody can't just go with the program. Everybody won't. Especially if it doesn't make sense. And they got to get up every morning. Or they don't have to, but they have to live with the fact that they're choosing to get up every morning and do what they're told. Meanwhile, feeling not fairly compensated. You let that marinate. Shout out to Nas. Shit. You let that marinate. Sir DOCZ 2001 ask, are any Filipinos out there? That would be Jamaica Hospital. I don't want no smoke, sir. Not with you. I'm talking about somebody else. I don't know who you are. I don't know who anybody is. I'm just saying what Anyway, that was a sidebar joke inside, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Yes, there's Filipinos. I see, well, I don't know. I see all races. All races. All races. Beautiful nurses. Beautiful, smart, kind, tough, independent. People, women that's not having it out here. And for that, you gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them. Olivia, something asks, Olivia-C417G asks, is it over yet? With a prayer sign. We're on live. We're on live stream. Sir Doc 2001 says, keep supporting what's being good. Right. Thank you. And that's what I want for everyone else, It's a peaceful protest. It's a peaceful protest. Over here, it was a peaceful protest down at Mount Sinai. We might visit the Bronx location. I can't promise that because I think I'm tapped out for the week. I don't believe I'm able to. But I'll definitely post whatever I can post on the topic tomorrow. At minimum. Another 777, okay? Read the signs. Where my people at? I see a lot of new people. I thank you for joining. Regardless of whatever your opinions are, I am so thankful you're here. This is a part of history in the making. She said yes. I really appreciate your time, regardless of your state of mind, because that's how change is uncomfortable. This is change. This is change. Hey, and you can make it less uncomfortable. You can make it fun, or you can make it, tedious. Either way, it's uncomfortable. In any event, it's uncomfortable. And I welcome everybody's opinion. Because my opinion is not the end all, say all, It just is what it is. And I'm open to change. I'm open to change. I'm open to correction if I'm wrong when I'm wrong. Are you?
All right, later. Not the biggest face. Yeah, that's all. Not the biggest face.
That Pat's New York. That Pat's New York. I'm so glad. The Pat's New York says they're so glad they moved out of New York City for Florida 6 months ago. I knew that was coming. I swear I knew Florida was coming. 6 months ago. Took a job transfer. Why is it that when people move to Florida, they bash New York? It's crazy. I moved to Florida briefly, twice. That's another story for another day, one of them. And we was at West Palm, but that's another story for another day. When I was a little girl, they tried to trap me in Ocala, Florida. And it was like hell to me. It's a beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful place. But it was like hell. I love New York. We are not the same, clearly. Let's walk around here because it's time for me to go. All right. Any lads out there? Yes. Good luck. Nobody's listening. And she puts up the ice with the signs. That's the Olivia-C4172 person that's in the bathroom. Thank you for being here. And thank you for all your comments. Make sure you comment on all my videos.